It remembered how to burn. I wasn't waiting for a sign or asking love to change my mind. My heart was quiet where it lay, content to let the years drift away. And something happened when you smiled. The room stood still a little while. One look from you, one moment near, and suddenly the world felt clear. I felt something waking somewhere deep inside. One little spark between us, and nowhere left to hide. Your love set my heart on fire, burning brighter every night. You touched a place I'd almost forgotten, and brought it back to life. Your love set my heart on fire, like a flame I couldn't hide. I thought I'd known what love could feel like, till you lit something inside. Now every time you say my name, I swear it never sounds the same. And every time you're moving close, I feel it everywhere the most. There's something in the way you move, something I can't quite explain. You don't even have to touch me to make me feel that flame. Maybe love begins in whispers, maybe fire starts that way. One quiet spark becomes a feeling that refuses to fade. Your love set my heart on fire, slow and deep beneath my skin. I don't know exactly when it happened. I only know you let it in. Your love set my heart on fire. Now the night feels different too. Every flame that moves inside me keeps reaching out for you. One spark, one look, one night, and everything changed. Come a little closer, don't say anything. Let the silence tell us what we already know. I can feel your breath, you can hear my heart, and somewhere between your eyes and mine, there's no pretending anymore. You started something I don't wanna stay. Your and every ember burned for you. One look, one flame, one whisper of your name. I thought the fire disappeared, then you came and made it clear. Your love set my heart on fire, still burning, yeah, more than ever. How quiet I'd become until you came along, and I heard my heart again. I learned to live without the rush, to let my restless feelings hush. The days were easy, nights were still, and I was fine with how they felt. Then you appeared without a sound, and something slowly turned around. A part of me I'd almost lost began to wake at any cost. You didn't have to say forever, you barely had to speak. Something in the way you looked at me reached somewhere deep in me. You lit up my quiet soul, like morning through a darkened room. Suddenly the parts I left in silence started reaching out for you. You lit up my quiet soul with a feeling soft and slow. I didn't know how much was sleeping till your love began to glow. Now music sounds a little deep, and certain nights won't let me sleep. I catch your face inside my mind in moments I don't even try. The world outside is still the same, but something in me softly changed. I noticed colors, sounds, and light that somehow feel more real tonight. Maybe nothing really changed, maybe I just came alive. You didn't give me something missing, you woke what lived inside. You lit up my quiet soul, you gave the silence somewhere to go. Now every feeling that I bury has a little room to show. You lit up my quiet soul without asking me to change. You simply touched the quiet in me, and nothing felt the same. So quietly you found me. I wasn't empty, I wasn't lost. I had simply become accustomed to feeling less. Then your smile stayed close, said my name like it mattered, and somewhere inside me a door I didn't know was closed. these days. One smile, one light, something waking deep inside. I never knew how still I'd grown, till you lit up my quiet soul. Can you feel it? Yeah, I can. It's funny, no matter where my mind begins, somehow it ends with you. A song comes drifting through the air, and suddenly I see you there. A certain color in the sky reminds me of your laughing eyes. I catch a fragrance passing by and turn before I wonder why. The smallest things can start a clue, and everyone leads back to you. I don't go looking for you, I don't even have to try. Somewhere between a thought and feeling, you simply cross my mind. Every spark leads to you, every feeling finds your name. Every little rush inside me seems to travel back the same. Every spark leads to you, like my heart already knows. Wherever something starts within me, you're the place it wants to go. The evening settles soft and slow, the city lights begin to glow. I wonder where you are tonight, and if you're seeing the same light. I tell myself I'll think of more than hear your laughter from before. One memory becomes another, and there you are in every color. Maybe hearts have their own compass, maybe mine has chosen true. Because every road inside me seems to turn itself toward you. Every spark leads to you, every heartbeat knows the way. Even when I lose the feeling, something brings it back your way. Every spark leads to you, and I can't pretend I mind. There's something sweet about the way you keep appearing in my mind. There you are again. I used to think attraction was a moment, one look, one touch, then it disappeared. But this keeps following me through songs, through streets, quiet rooms, through moments that have nothing to do with you. And somehow everything reminds me of you. Song remind me, let another evening start. I don't mind where thoughts may wander when they bring me where you are. One sun, one light, one thought in the middle of the night. However far my feelings move, every spark leads to you. You again, always you. There's something about you that doesn't change who I am. It just makes me wanna live a little brighter. Used to keep my colors low and hide the things I couldn't show. I took the safer road each time and kept the deeper words inside. And you looked straight into my eyes and somehow made me realize I didn't have to dim my light to keep the world around me quiet. Never asked me to be different, you just loved what you could see. And somewhere in that kind of love I found more courage to be me. I burn brighter with you, there's more color in my days. I speak the words I used to swallow, I don't turn my heart away. I burn brighter with you, not because you changed my light, you just gave me room to let it shine a little more tonight. Now I can laugh a little loud and let my heart step from the crowd. I say the things I used to hide without rehearsing them inside. And when the world becomes too much, there's something steady in your touch. You don't tell me who to be, you simply make it safe to be me. Maybe love is not a fire that has to burn the whole world through. Maybe it's the kind of warmth that brings out more of you. I burn bright become less, and somehow that gave me courage to become more of who I already to deserve the love I find. Still my heart, still my light, just a little more alive. Nothing borrowed, nothing new, I just burn brighter with you. You see me? Yeah. I remember that night. Nothing extraordinary happened, at least that's what I thought then. The evening settled soft and low. We had nowhere we had to go. You sat beside me, talking slow, while city lights began to glow. You laughed and brushed back your hair. I caught myself just watching there. For half a second, something changed, and you no longer felt the same. There wasn't any thunder, no stars fell from the sky. Just one quiet moment. I couldn't leave behind. That was the night the fire began. So softly I could barely tell. One little look across the room, and slowly under your spell. That was the night the fire began. Before either of us knew, something quiet started in me, and every part leaned into you. We talked until the hour grew late. Neither one of us could name our fate. You said goodnight and turned to leave, and something pulled inside of me. I watched you disappear from view, and spent the whole way thinking you. I didn't call it love back then, I only wished you'd turn again. Maybe hearts know something sooner feel. One room, one night, one look held a little too long. I didn't know where it would end. I only know that's where the fire began. Do you remember that night? Yeah, I think my heart does too. It was only your hand on mine, nothing more. But somehow nothing felt the same after that. Brushed against my hand, a moment neither of us planned. You looked at me, then looked away, like there was something not to say. The room was quiet, soft and low, but underneath we both could know that something crossed the space between, beyond what either of us could see. Pull me closer, you didn't have to move. One little touch between us said more than words could do. Your touch changed everything. One moment soft and slow, suddenly the space between us wasn't somewhere I could go. Your touch changed everything, and I felt it deep inside. Nothing happened anyone could see, but something came alive. I still remember how you stayed, your hand in mine, then pulled away. The warmth remained against my skin long after silence settled in. I tried to talk like nothing changed, but every word came out so strange, because the woman next to me was suddenly all I could see. Maybe hearts can hear a language that our lips don't have to speak, because one touch had already told me what I'd been afraid to feel. Your touch changed everything, and nothing had to be explained. 1 second underneath your fingers, and I couldn't feel the same. Your touch changed everything, like a door had opened wide. There was no going back to how I saw you before that night. Just one touch, and I knew I didn't need a kiss. Not yet. I didn't need a promise. Your hand found mine. Mine didn't move away. And for a few quiet seconds, we let the moment stay. No questions, no pretending, just two hearts finally saying what we couldn't. everything changed when you touched my hand. Do you remember your hand? I remember everything. Not every fire has to burn wild. Some just stay warm, steady, alive. Some feelings rise and disappear. They burn so bright then leave you. What I feel when you're around has only settled deeper down. It doesn't need a crowded room or summer nights beneath the moon. Sometimes you only say my name and there it is. Maybe love gets softer without becoming small. Maybe what keeps burning is the deepest love of all. These are flames and they never fade. They don't choosing you. Still there, yeah, still burning. I was never good at saying what I felt. Then you came along, and suddenly there were words everywhere. I used to keep my feelings low, afraid to let too much of them show. I'd let the moment come and leave, and hide the things I couldn't speak. Then you began to stay around, and somehow words became a sound. The things I'd always kept inside started asking for the light. You never asked me to say more, you simply listened when I tried. And all the words I'd held so long began to come alive. You turned my silence into song, gave my heart a melody. All the things I couldn't say before started finding words in me. You turned my silence into song, and I don't know how you knew. Every note I kept inside me was only waiting there for you. Now sometimes when we're driving slow, a song comes on the radio. I hear a line and turn your way, because it says what I can't say. And sometimes when the room is still, I find the words I never will need anyone but you to hear, because they only matter here. Maybe love gives us a language we were always meant to know. Maybe hearts become less quiet when there's somewhere safe to show. You turned my silence into song, made the quiet feel like more. Now the heart I used to hide away doesn't hide behind the door. You turned my silence into song, every feeling found its tune. I don't need the perfect words when I'm singing them to you. One word, one note, then another. There are still things I can't explain, feelings too deep for ordinary words. But now I don't run from them, I let them breathe, I let them become whatever they need to be. A whisper, a melody, your name at the end of the line. The sky was the same. The stars were the same. But that night, standing beside you, everything felt warmer. We walked beneath the evening sky, no destination, you and I. The city faded far behind. Your hand was resting close to mine. You stopped and looked above a while, and turned to me with that soft smile. And something in that quiet view felt different standing there with you. Nothing in the heavens changed. No new stars appeared that night. But somehow with you beside me, everything felt more alive. Even the stars felt warmer, shining softly over you. The same old moon, the same old heaven, somehow felt completely new. Even the stars felt warmer with your shoulder next to mine. Maybe love can change a moment without changing what we find. The air grew colder as we stayed, but neither one of us complained. You leaned a little closer then, and I forgot the cold again. No photograph could hold that night, the way your eyes caught every lie. I only knew I wanted time to stop with your hand close to mine. Maybe beauty isn't something waiting somewhere far away. Maybe sometimes it's beside you, making you see things another way. Even the stars felt warmer, and the night seemed less alone. Every little light above us felt like somewhere we belong. Even the stars felt warmer, though they hadn't changed at all. Maybe I was seeing everything through a heart beginning to fall. Same stars, same night, different heart. I know the stars weren't brighter, the moon wasn't closer, the night didn't change for us. But I did, because suddenly there was someone beside me I wanted to share every beautiful thing with. And somehow that made everything more beautiful. change. I just need you here below. Same moon, same sky, your shoulder next to mine. Nothing changed above that night, but even the stars felt warmer, cold, a little, come closer. Promise me something, not forever, something simpler. Whatever life becomes, don't let us stop choosing this. Easy when the night is new, when every road leads back to you, when every touch can steal your breath, and nothing has grown familiar yet. But I want more than first desire, more than one night beside the fire. I want the kind of love we choose when there's something real to lose. We don't have to chase the beginning, we don't have to turn back time. We just have to keep remembering it while your heart still reaches mine. Keep this fire alive, don't let the ordinary win. Pull me closer when the distance slowly tries to settle in. Keep this fire alive, not with promises tonight. Just keep choosing me tomorrow, and I'll keep choosing you each time. Let's never stop the little things, the unexpected calls and kisses. Let's take the long way home sometimes and leave the restless world behind. Let's talk when silence lasts too long, admit it when we get things wrong. And when the days become the same, let's find another way to make them change. Love can live inside the quiet, but quiet shouldn't mean we hide. So when the world gets in between us, come and stand here by my side. you don't have to tell me when you're thinking of me. Reach for my hand before I reach for yours. Not because love is fading, but because something this beautiful is worth keeping alive. Just a love we never neglect. So pull me close when life gets busy. Say my name when nights grow still. Love me like it's worth remembering, and I promise that I will. One touch, one choice again. Again, not because we're afraid to lose, because I still want this with you. Keep this fire alive. Still choosing me every time. After everything, after every touch, every night, you think my heart would know how to stay calm. It doesn't. You walk into the room tonight, and everything just feels more right. Catch me looking from afar, like you already know my heart. I've seen that smile 1,000 times. Still something happens every time. You move a little closer then, and there my restless heart goes again. Maybe some feelings don't grow quiet. Maybe some more still feel this way for you. I'm still burning for you, still losing breath when you come near, still feeling something move inside me every time you whisper here. I'm still burning for you, and I don't want it any other way. Whatever time may do around us, this desire still remains. Your fingers settle into mine, and suddenly we lose all time. No need to hurry, nothing said. Your eyes have told me more instead. The room grows quiet, lights burn low. There's nowhere else I wanna go. You lean against me for a while, and I can feel that same old smile. It isn't just the way you touch me, it's everything I know is true. looks at you and wants you like the first time. Still this fire between us two. Still your eyes, still your touch, still wanting you this much after everything we've been through. I'm still burning for you. It started with one spark, one look, one heart coming back to life. But somewhere along the way, it stopped being mine alone. You were the spark I couldn't hide, the warmth that slowly grew inside. But somewhere in those nights we shared, I saw the same light waiting there. No longer something only mine, your heart was reaching back in time. Two separate fires burning bright became one warmth between us tonight. I thought you started something that belonged inside of me. Then I looked into your eyes and saw you burning there with me. Our hearts became a flame, two fires learning how to be one. What started with a single spark became brighter than the sun. Our hearts became the flame, and neither one could burn alone. Somewhere between your heart and mine, we made a fire of our own. We've learned that fire can burn slow and still have somewhere deep to go. It lives inside a quiet touch, a whispered word that means so much. It doesn't need to light the sky or prove itself to you and I feel it every time you're near, warm and steady, bright and clear. It isn't yours, it isn't mine. There's something beautiful we made. I'll tell them the spark was only the beginning, because love became something greater when your heart answered mine. And what began as something burning inside me became something we carried together. My fire found your fire, and our hearts became the flame. One spark, two hearts, one love, burning through. It started when my heart found you, and somewhere along the way, the fire became us. Remember the first spark? I do. Still feel it more than ever.